Salutations, ladies and germs. My name is Mr. Fox, and today we're going to be looking at the Premonition pulse rifle that you can obtain from the... I'm sick. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment for my addled brain to remember the Pit of Heresy dungeon. Yes. Totally functional enough for this review. We got 27 in the magazine, 340 RPM, so it is the slowest rate of fire pulse rifle you can have. Reload speed, handling, stability, just could be better. Range, high rate, slow rate of fire thingy. Impact as high as you could expect for its archetype. In terms of perks, we have really crappy perks. Demolitionist kills with this weapon and generate grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from the reserves. You know what you're thinking. This sounds kind of fun maybe to use in PvE. Maybe. Who knows? But if it's not called Recluse, chances are it's not going to be used. That's the sad truth of the meta right now. Firmly planted. Increase accuracy, stability, and handling when firing while crouched, which does not feel as good as it does on the 390s. In terms of magazines, we got light mag. Increases our reload speed, slight increase to range, or we can have an alloy mag, faster reload when the mag's empty, which I just never liked that perk. In terms of barrels, we got corkscrew rifling, slight increase to range and stability, as well as handling. Hammerforge rifling gives us a little more range with cost, stability, and handling. It's just not enough of a trade-off, in my opinion. As I mentioned before, high impact frame, slow firing, high damage, more accurate when stationary and aiming down sights. It has reload speed masterwork, which I don't think I should waste my money on now that I realize how poor I am. And a counterbalance stock to hopefully keep this thing, it's a handful of a weapon. Not in a good way, no. My biggest issue with this weapon is just the way it kicks. Like, even with firmly planted on, this isn't exactly the most accurate thing in the world.
2 for 1.
2, without anything that enhances the gun off a kill, it's always going to 3 burst. And the big issue with that is that 390s can also 3 burst exclusively. The faster rate of fire ones could probably 3 burst with the correct perks, Nightshade, I believe a Nightshade can 3 burst after kill clip gets ramped up. Or Rampage.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
There's just so many fast rate of fire pulses that can do the same thing that this does. Don't get me wrong, it's not the worst weapon in the world, but it's definitely up there. I needed you to kill that Warlock so it could proc and then I could kill the other, but again, biggest issue, fire rate. Without the correct perks, this thing, it can't 2-tap, while things like, say, Bygones can always 3-tap, shoots faster, more accurate, doesn't have a weird kick pattern. Granted, at Bygones is a little hard to come by these days, ever since the changes. Range, it doesn't feel like it has any more range than a 390, to be honest. Like, I seem to be using it in the same ranges that I would a 390 pulse. And if you're gonna use a 340, you're better off just using Redrix, because Redrix does a fuck ton of damage. And I'm pretty sure with the changes that they made to Desperado, Redrix is able to 2-burst now when that thing's procced. Which is just ridiculous. Like, I wasn't even aiming at that dude's head when he slid at me, just the kick of the weapon put the bullet up into his face. It's weird. I mean, the demolitionist did help us get our grenade back. I'll admit that. My grenade's cooldown is, I think, 59 seconds? Well, it did help a bit, but in all honesty, I would rather have anything else than demolitionist. Like something to help get the kills done quick. Preset. TTK, you know, make it worth using.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Who's here? Oh, you're here. Surprise!
You blaze a path for the rest of us. Keep this up and the battle is yours. Zone C lost.
You done been surprised. Chafe me. Aw, man, why you gotta bring a shotgun to a sword fight? That's just not cool. Mr. Fox, why don't you use something else? Just feels a little... come on, I get one rocket if I use a rocket launcher. I get... maybe in 6v6, was it? Something like 26 shots in an LMG?
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage.
Most bang for my buck these days seems to be a sword or a grenade launcher. And after the hell I went through to get Mountaintop, I never want to touch a grenade launcher in my life again. And don't get me wrong, the gun isn't completely unusable, you just have better options in my opinion.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Like, you are missing out on some range. Come on. I'm gonna go the other way.
Zone A lost.
That wasn't how did you get me from down there? What
Zone
the fuck?
C captured. Zone advantage
What wizardry is this? I know you're a space wizard now, but holy crap. I didn't think you had that much, you know, range on your tickle fingers. Which sounds real pervy.
Zone B lost.
Huh? Excuse me? What? Okay. That was weird.
3 minutes remaining.
Really weird. Or to use a high impact pulse rifle. Again, Redrix, better option.
Your opponents are
If you don't have Redrix, then don't use a high impact.
Captured Zone A.
Just use the 390. They're way more plentiful and definitely easier to farm than this. I'm pretty sure Last Perdition's the 390, isn't it? Which you can get from handing in Crucible tokens, which again, lot easier to do. You were just intent on shotgunning, weren't you? You could have saved ammo. You could have just punched me. Alright, here's a secret to countering the arc staff. What you do is you run in the other direction. It works every single time. No, you don't get to do that. Mr. Fox, this doesn't look like the gun. It is.
Have my respect, Hunter. You have zone advantage.
You're just not used to seeing it in a super final mega form. Oh, I made an oopsie. I made a colossal oopsie. Yeah. You get it. You're capping the zone. Bring it, bitch. You won't. You won't. Okay, you can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Ah!
10 seconds.
Why'd you go back, Mr. Fox? Why'd you do that?
I could not ask for a better victory.
I'm just a sucker for pain. Also, I'm sick. I'm not making the best decisions, like reviewing Premonition. Also,
give the Red Jacks
bad decision.
A lesson in territory control.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's average. Alright, so I did some sleuthing, and there are 6 340s in the game. And of those 6, only 3 of which can be obtained currently. The Einstein D from Banshee, Premonition from the dungeon, and Redrix from the quest, so unless you have the quest done, then it's really just Premonition and Einstein D you have to work with. Legal Action, the 340 from... what's her name? Oh, frick. New Monarchy has some pretty decent perks on it. A lot of range, way more than this thing. Rampage, and... come on, it was a 2v1. Did you need to shotgun me?
Zone A lost.
Was it necessary?
Enemy has your
I mean, I'm using Premonition. Come on. I kind of gotta hope you make a bad move so I can hit you with it. Because my kick is weird.
Zone A captured.
And then there's a Machina Day 4, which, again, you can only obtain if you did all the bull crap forging back in Curse of Osiris. Unless they changed it, and I'm not aware of that change yet. If they didn't change it, then you gotta forge it, and really, it doesn't have any good perks on it, so again, probably not worth using. Relentless, which was pretty decent at the time,
Fighting with heart,
but Trials isn't around, so you can't get that weapon anymore. Buddy, we're getting flanked. We're getting pinched.
Your enemy can't kill.
That was supposed to be an uppercut again. Seriously, Slide. Sometimes you just go off on a hair trigger. Other times you're like, no, we are going to punch them, and that is it. You know, for a long-range, high-impact pulse, you'd think would be able to hit from there to there at full damage, and that thought would be wrong. It feels like it has the same amount of range as a 390, which again is not exactly something to be proud of. 340, your 340 have the range. I don't even care if you have the same amount of range as, say, a long-range scout rifle. I'd be fine with that. You know why? Because no one uses these damn 340s unless it's Redrix. And to get Redrix's random roll, well, for one, you gotta get Redrix first. 2, well, it's probably easier to get a good Redrix than any of these other ones, so go do the bounty for Redrix, get the Redrix, and then turn in a bunch of Crucible tokens for Redrix. What is with all the grenade launchers these days? Are you guys trying to get mountaintop before it's... Well, why are you trying to get mountaintop?
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Are you feeling nostalgic for the scum of yesteryear? I hate this pulse. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's around that fine line in the middle that no one likes. Doesn't kill fast enough for my liking. Doesn't...
You gained the lead.
Ah, fuck it. I'm not getting shotgunned. I'm still gonna end up getting shotgunned, aren't I? Nope.
Zone C
He
lost.
is just gonna inconvenience
Zone B
me.
lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Guys, why'd y'all run away from the guys? Don't leave me here alone. I don't have a... The only good weapon I have is a
You captured
machine
Zone A.
SMG.
5 minutes.
And
Could go your way. Could go
my
there.
pulse is sad.
They have the lead, but the match is
It doesn't kill
over.
people in
Zone
a
C
timely
captured.
fashion.
Gained
Just get
the
one
lead.
hit by the fighting line. I'm amazed I was able to take him out before he killed me. Because that, I believe, was the Leviathan pulse rifle, and that thing is deadly. Yeah, I don't got the range for that.
Zone C. Zone A lost. You captured Zone B. You have advantage. Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Come on, why can't we have fun? Put down the shotguns. Fight me. Let me use my double
Don't be
primary
lost.
loadout that I feel real sad about using. And can you stop shooting grenade launchers at me? Just wait like every normal person does till mayhem comes back around. Alright? Just...
Zone C lost.
And I say nay to your Randy. Seriously? Seriously. Really, pulse rifle? He is hit by an arc bolt, shot by your buddy, and even then you can't put him down. I hate this pulse.
You're falling behind. One minute. Time to prove yourself. Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Of course you killed him.
Zone
'Cause
B
why
captured.
wouldn't you?
You're in the lead. Zone A captured. You have advantage. You've got 30 seconds.
Nerd, I'm over here.
Zone B lost.
Yep, that would do it. That would do it.
10 seconds.
I mean, we're winning, but I don't really feel like I'm contributing to why we're winning. I just kind of feel like I'm here, and the only time
I
I'm
could
really
not
doing
ask
anything
for a better victory.
is when I get to use my Huckleberry. It's Premonition. It just doesn't have the TTK or damage output without Rampage or Kill
Your
Clip.
wall around
Really
those
weren't
zones.
any use.
Take that iron will beyond.
Like, if you want
the
to 3-tap stuff, just use a 390. Premonition. Is it worth it? I mean, it was content to review, so yay, I guess. Ricochet rounds would have done wonders. Rampage or kill clip or even multi-kill clip, I'm not too picky. Maybe even a head seeker. I'm just desperate for something other than demolitionist. And even with firmly planted while crouching, the shots were not as accurate as, say, the adhortative shots. So if you had choice between grinding for the adhortative or a premonition, just go with the adhortative. It's a lot easier to grind out since it's in Vex offensive. You can get a bounty to do it. It can drop from the chest, drop from completing the event. But Premonition, you got like, I don't know how many moon weapons there are. 6? 5? 1 in 6 or 5 chance of getting it to drop. If you're using the Hymn of Desecration. If not, you have to compete with the moon armor as well as the moon weapons. So in terms of easy grinding, probably not worth the amount of time and effort it would put in to get this thing with a good rule. Especially when something like Redrix exists and you can even base Redrix without its god roll is still better than Premonition. I'd just say get your Redrix or an Einstein D, hand in a bunch of parts to Banshee. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day and stay classy.
She got 2 little horns and they give me a little bit.